Hey, this is Pam Perry. Hey there. So, everybody wants to get more media, right? Media coverage, more visibility. When you get the visibility, it also comes with credibility. It is all about really making sure your business is seen in the right light. So, this has been my expertise for the last 20 years. So, I've just had a conversation with a major speaker. Can't say his name right now, but we're working on possibly doing all his marketing and all of his branding and PR. But what does that really entail? So, if you are an author or a speaker, this is for you, how to navigate the media landscape. My branding accelerator goes through this in 12 modules in terms of how to accelerate your brand so that you can get PR marketing. But let me just give you like some basic tips. Let's just do three, all right, to navigate. First of all, you have an area of expertise. You want to show that in the best light. By that I mean you need a solid bio, and we have this in our package, in our particular video, in our particular module. We talk about how to put together the bio. If you have a bio that showcases your in that bio, I show you basically laying out in steps what you need to do. Because what I find a lot of times when I read someone's bio, it's like it's just so much about what they are, what they can do, whatever. And I won these awards, which is all important. But you have to look at when someone's reading it, they want to know what's in it for me and how you can help them. So we really showcase in the bio when it's written properly that when people read it, they go, wow, I really need to have her on my team, right? So the bio is number one. That's one of the main things, because if you have a really good photo, which we have a photo shoot planner that you can give to a photographer in the Branding Accelerator program, and a really good bio, those two pieces, you can really put it into a EPK as well, electronic press kit. But let's just say you're just starting out and you're a author or a speaker. You have a bio, you have a photo. Now the next step is really developing relationships, doing the media relations or the public relations. Keyword is relations, right? Relationships. So how do you develop relationships with the media when you don't know any media? Now, one, you could hire a PR person that has relationships with the media, and then you can actually then let them do all the work with your great bio and your photo. But if you don't, what you need to do is learn how to develop those relationships. So where do you find the media? The best place, definitely online. But before you even go into that whole black hole of trying to find the media, you have to just maybe make a list of where it is that you want to go. So that entails really understanding your brand, where you want to go, who your client avatar is. So what are they reading? What are they watching? What are they listening to? What podcasts? What radio shows? What TV shows? You can't say, oh, well, they're reading Oprah Magazine or they're reading People Magazine. You want to really niche it down. There's so many magazines. And so one of the things is, once you have that clarity, which is really module number one, get in the clarity, then at that point we say, okay, let's make a list of your top 10 media that you want to outreach to. And from there we work backwards. And I show you how to really build a relationship with them, how to find them, how to get their emails, how to call them, what to say, how to pitch, what it is that you need to really do in order to get seen by either the producer, the reporter, the editor, the news segment producer. So give you even like the landscape in terms of who does what. So obviously of a magazine, you don't pitch the editor, you pitch maybe the managing editor, okay? Or if it's even more niche down, you may pitch the actual person over that beat that they would have. Okay, if it's health and beauty and you have a beauty book, then obviously the health and beauty editor. Or if it's business, the business editor. So we really teach you all of that. Or if it's in news, is it going to be like the news desk? Or is it going to be like the segment producer? Or would it be like the weekend, where it would be more like the community relations? So each market is different, but you have to know so that you're not coming off like you don't know what you're talking about when you're talking to the media or pitching the media. So that's one of the things we do. In the program, we have experts that are former producers, editors, publishers, award-winning writers that really explain their role so that you really know what it is that they do and how to approach them. Okay. So number 3, this is kind of a little pet peeve of mine. When you're putting together all your materials, make sure that you are accessible. It sounds like, yeah, like you really should. But say, for instance, you do connect with the media. Say you connect with them via a service like Cision, or you actually go into something like Muckraker or Haro, and you're pitching and you're pitching and you send them your information. So if your bio doesn't have your phone number on it, doesn't have your email on it, doesn't have any of your information. So making sure LinkedIn is a great place to really connect with media. But when you're sending them your information, make sure that they can double back to you and connect with you. I produce a podcast, and so many times people will pitch me and they'll send me their information, but there's no phone number. I'm like, okay, are you in a witness protection program? Why don't I have that information? So making sure you do that. So when you are going through and really putting together all of your strategy to get more visibility and more media, working with a publicist is the most expensive way to do it. But if you want to do it yourself, one of the things you can do is take what I've learned over the years in my career, working with hundreds of speakers and authors, and in the program, you can learn all the secrets. It comes with templates of what to say, how to say it. It has the guest expert to show you, to tell you like what it is that we're looking for, why this is the best way to approach us, how. And then become a regular. When you become really confident in terms of pitching yourself to the media because you've broken down your expertise, and you have evergreen ways where you can pitch yourself. Evergreen, when I say evergreen, I mean continually. And then there's also like certain times of the year where you can pitch yourself. And then there's like maybe specific niches that you can pitch yourself. But I'll show you all the different templates. And then how to write a press release when you have to write a press release. There's templates on how to do that. But once you actually become really comfortable and confident in doing that, you pitch yourself on a regular basis. And it's like, hey, no big deal, because you're building relationships with the media. And one of the things that we have that is, I love this in the program, it is a 2-hour conversation and instruction and tips. And it's almost like you're a fly on the wall, listening to someone who has been a guest expert on hundreds and hundreds of shows. And she tells you exactly how she did it, and then how to leverage all of those particular shows in terms of getting more. So she's like a magnet. She just magnetizes media. And that's in the program. Okay. And they're all, each module is supposed to be an hour, hour and a half. This one was 2 hours because it was gold. It was really gold. So you want to know about it. It is one of the best things that I've put together by far. I had 12 people that go through it. They are now on fire. They are doing their own events. They're doing more than one events. They are getting media. They're on podcasts. They are just, they refresh their brand that is now magnetizing media for them, which is really the main thing. And then once they magnetize media, the whole point is to get business. So that's really the whole point of any kind of PR, is this one spoke in the wheel for marketing, which then attracts the business or the clients that you are selling. When you're a speaker or author, you're selling books, speaking, you're selling your services. So over your coach is the same thing. So the program is brandingacceleratorprogram.com. You can click the button, learn all about it. You can go to brandingaccelerator.com/sample, and you can see the sample there. But if you want to work with me one-on-one, like I said, I take very few clients. When I work with them, I become like their marketing department. We become their marketing department. So, but if you do want to work with me one-on-one, go to PamPerryPR.com/services, fill out the form. We'll have a conversation, see if you're a fit, or we can see if maybe there's some other programs that possibly you can fit in as well. Maybe you just need a one-on-one consulting or a VIP day with me, and we can kind of set your strategy up and you could be on your way. That could be cool too. So just depends on what it is that you are wanting to do. But I'm here to help, here to serve. If there's anything that you need there, I will tell you one story of a young lady that I work with. She is so excited. So she is now, do I have it here? Okay. Well, anyway, so she is got her podcast going. She's on the cover of this month's Speakers Magazine. She is speaking at an event next month. She just got picked up to speak for AARP event. She radio shows are calling for her. Someone called and asked her, can she be on a television program? So she's got booked for that. This is just all within like the last few. Oh, and she won a pageant too, by the way, so that's always cool. And she was just seen in Sheen magazine. So at a certain point in time, when you have the right strategy and you really are consistent, a lot of times it becomes at a critical mass. So at this point, now she has a program that she can sell, and people are asking her to speak about that program. And that's just one of the ways where it all melts together. But it really takes someone you need to take some time. And I will say this is the last thing. You do need to take some time to really individually look at all that you have. I know you're expert in your field, but you need to take time to really have someone or you yourself take time to really look at your business, of how you're marketing, how you're putting it together, what your strategies are. You can't do it alone. You need a team. You need a coach. You need someone that will hold you accountable so that you don't let things and opportunities leave. Okay. You want to make sure that you're leveraging all the opportunities and all of your assets. Okay. So that's all I'm going to say right now. That is the end of this live. And I always come on here. I don't have a script. I just something on my heart that I just really want to say. I don't believe in scripts because I've been doing this for so long, but I will say that when you decide that you want to really work this, I will help you. I'm committed. I'm committed if you're committed. Okay. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.